on be ye steadfast. And I found out that's actually called something. It's called pronoun insertion. That is when a pronoun like you, or in this case ye, is inserted between a verb and the word that modifies that verb. In this case, steadfast. A second construction I learned, and I originally called it double subjects because I didn't know what else to call it, was called pronoun apposition. Just listen to this verse. This is in the book of Joshua. As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord, right? That's two subjects, me and we, two pronouns, pronoun apposition. It's used for emphasis, and we use it today, right? Mama, me and Donnie, we going to the store. Or as for me, myself, I just don't like that. So we use it. Eventually, I found more than 1,500 verses in the Bible that looked like Black English. And the interesting thing about it was there was a verse on virtually every page. We're embarrassed. I found out that Dr. Bill Cosby was embarrassed too. And he was angry. And frankly, and I love Dr. Cosby. I think he's done a lot for African American people, and I respect his contributions, he and his wife Camille's contributions. But in 2004, he gave a talk at the 50th anniversary celebration of the Brown versus Board of Education school desegregation decision. And he let loose. Your dirty laundry is on the street at 3 o'clock every day. Because he was criticizing the community, and he was starting to get pushback saying, don't air our dirty laundry. Your dirty laundry is out there. And this is a quote. You can't be a doctor with that kind of crap coming out of your mouth. Why you ain't where you is go. You cannot be successful that way, he said. But then he said something that, he said something, and I read this, and I nearly fell out of my chair because I had started this research, right? He said, there is no Bible that has that kind of English. And so, Dr. Cosby, I beg to differ. There actually is a Bible that has that kind of English. And, you know, maybe you should read the Bible one more time just to kind of see. Just saying. So I submit to you that this is what has happened with our own love-hate relationship with Black English and with our community, frankly. We love it in our comedians, but we hate it in our children. We love it at the beauty shop and the barber shop, but we hate it when we see it on TV news. We love it when the preacher uses it to make us shout, but not so much in certain other places and spaces. Correct language is whatever the powers that be declare it is. It's not inherently better or worse, but most importantly for our purposes, the tendency to either speak that standard language or not has absolutely nothing to do with native intelligence or intellect or wit or ability. It only has to do with exposure. So in this book, I add to the body of knowledge of our understanding of Black English. Help us think differently about this rich language, or as Nobel Prize winning author Toni Morrison calls it, this sheer intelligence, this incredible music. And I revisit on a mass educational level the idea of teaching our children where they are, gently moving them towards a new kind of bilingualism that does not include denigrating the way they speak, but instead digs up and shows them the rich roots of their language patterns.